when you need me. Let me hold you, bro, don't stress nobody. You got me going crazy, you turn me on, turn me on. Let me hold you, girl, don't stress nobody. You got me going crazy, you turn me on, turn me on. Let me hold you.
What's good, prima donnas? Back again today with another video, and I'm dumb excited for this one because I literally been waiting all week for this time, and the time is we play with the new Morphe X. I'm mad extra, I know. Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette, not volume 1, bitch, but volume 2. Okay, this bitch came out with volume 2 and gagged all of us. Okay, like the promo for her whole like campaign was just sickening, you guys. Like there was so many looks that I wanted to like recreate, but I wanted to be an original ass bitch. So I decided today to do kind of like this sunset, you know, inspired halo eye look. I wanted my eyes to basically look like the fucking sun is setting. So yeah, that's what we did today. So I did jump into the new Jaclyn Hill Morphe palettes. And you guys, I am so proud of Jaclyn Hill. She fucking did this. The only thing with this palette, y'all know I always keep it real with y'all. It is a very beautiful palette, but I kind of just feel like she kind of just ran out of ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like these two nudes right here literally look identical. I felt like there were so many other color options that she could have threw in this palette instead of doing repeats, but nonetheless it is still a really good poppin' ass palette, you guys. Like, and again, with all of these bronze shades, like did we really need 4 of almost the same color bronze shades? No, not really, but this look is popping though, period. Also, beside playing with the new Morphe palette, I also did order some of Jaclyn Hill's highlighters. So this is not in collaboration with Morphe, only the palette is. If you guys do live under a rock, Jaclyn Hill did come out with her own cosmetics line, and she came out with these new highlighters, you guys. So this is the Flash palette. This is the lighter one. These are her pressed highlighter palettes. So I did pick up this one, you guys, that I will be using today in the video. And I also did grab one of her loose highlighter formulas. This one is in the shade Bomb. So today we're just going to be testing out everything Jaclyn, you feel me? Like, is Jaclyn worth the hype or not? Okay, find out. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I created this poppin' ass sunset halo eye using the new Jaclyn Hill volume 2 palette, then you already know what to do. Definitely keep on watching, but before you go, make sure your ass hit that subscribe button, girl, okay, because you don't want to miss out on any of my uploads. So yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet now and let you guys get into this eye look. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and until next time, guys, bye. All right, let's get it. So first things first, my brows is already on, and I know that y'all been pressing me for this brow routine, girl. Relax, girl. It is coming. Okay, I don't need no more DMs about this damn brow routine. I'm gonna film it this week. I gotcha. Moving on to eyeshadow primer, I like to prime my lids with the Too Faced Multi-Scope Concealer for a blank canvas. So yeah, we about to jump into this Jaclyn Hill palette, you guys. As soon as you open it, it's so stunning. Like, I felt so creative and just so inspired. As soon as I seen this palette, I was like, I want to do something sunset. Like, I want to do some sunset eye shit. So let's just go for it. Okay, so first shade I'm gonna go into is No Joke. This is this bright yellow shade, and don't get me wrong, sometimes, you know, yellows and greens be a little wonky on my camera, not gonna front, because of my white ring light. And I do want to make this clear, I do not have a filter or anything on my camera. Y'all need to get that out your mind. I do not have no filter, okay? I just have it on white fluorescent setting because of my white ring light. So I did have to just dim down my ring light so that way you guys can see it a little better. Sometimes I do forget to do that, so yeah. So now I am obviously making sure this shade is nice and packed on, and of course blended really nicely. And on the outer corner, you are going to see that I am going to go in like a really circular motion just to make sure that it really does give a nice diffused look, because this is our transition shade. So moving on to the shade My Man, which is this super pigmented orange. Like, girl, look at this shit. Like, the video speaks for itself. Like, Jacqueline definitely did not come to play with this palette. This palette is super pigmented, and I'm just so happy for her, because I know when it's Jaclyn Hill, everybody be so quick to kind of like come for her and ready to tear her shit down. But honestly, I really feel like she took her time, and she really fucking did that with this palette. I was super impressed with the pigment and as well as how the shades blended. As you guys can see here, I am going with a smaller blending brush. This is a Jeffree Star Morphe brush, and it's so small that it really gets into those tiny nooks and crannies to make sure that that shit is blended seamlessly. So now I'm gonna go in with this super pretty pink shade. This is the shade Tipsy Girl, and I just kind of just started working on the halo eye. So with a halo eye, you kind of just want to make sure you're deepening up the crease, but you do want to deepen up the inner and outer corner and leave the center of the lid bare with a nice pop, and that's how you get a halo eye. And I haven't done one of these looks in quite some time, so I was super, you know, gassed that my shit came out mad popping. And girl, like I said, thanks to this palette, it just made it so easy to do. And as you guys can see, once I laid that pink down, I did bring up the orange. With this look, you want to just map out everything, place things down, but after every color, you are going to see that you're missing colors here. You need to add a little bit more there. So yeah, that's how that goes. Now I'm deepening it up a little bit more, you guys. I used so many shades, like it was crazy. This is the shade Dance Party, and this is probably one of my favorite shades that I used in this whole tutorial. It was just like a really deep reddish hot pink. Oh my god, it was just so good. Like, for the fall time, this color is gonna be lit. But anyway, I just deepened up the inner and outer corner, and like I said, with this look, girl, you gonna be blending for life, okay? And bitch, do we see how this sunset eye is coming out? Like that fucking blend, like, oh yes, bitch, these shadows work. I'm not hype. Anyway, now going back in with that concealer, now we're gonna go and start to create, you know, our little halo eye effect. So it's kind of like the same thing as doing a cut crease, but you're not gonna carve out your whole entire lid, girl. Calm down. We're only doing the center, so you can bring it as far as you want. Me, I just, you know, I don't overdo the center of my lid, because I be seeing people do a halo eye and they like OD, but personal preference. Anyways, now I'm gonna set that with the shade Certified, which in the pan it kind of looks like a cream shade, but don't be fooled, this shade is white, okay? So that's why it kind of threw me off a little bit. But I'm not mad at it. Like, it was super cute. So yeah, now I'm just deepening up my inner and outer corner, because you want that effect for this type of eye look. And I'm doing that obviously with the shade Tipsy Girl and Dance Party. Now I just had this bright idea to actually add purple. So now I'm slowly working this up, because now when you start adding a deep shade like purple, it can literally go from 0 to 100 real quick. So I'm all about baby steps, okay? So lightly start packing it on, and then just keep layering it until you're like, all right, I can add a little more, I can add a little more, because I don't want to fuck this look up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, now I'm going back in with Tipsy Girl, of course, and making sure that that purple is fading into the white, because you don't want it to look choppy and blocky. You can get that real quick with a halo eye. So please, prima donnas, if y'all are gonna recreate this look, make sure we fucking blending, okay? Look at that blend, okay? Mama touch out well, make me proud in this bitch. Okay? Nah, I'm playing. But anyway, I just decided to add a little bit of yellow so that we can tie in with the crease. And yeah, girl, oh my god, let's get into this shade. All right, I'm hyped. So this is the shade I'm in it, and it actually is like a really whitish purple shade, but because I did lay down that purple in my inner corner, it created like this fiery ass pink in my inner corner. Like, I was not planning to do that, bitch, but it was so lit. And it's so crazy because when I posted this picture on Instagram, everybody was like, that inner corner, and it was like custom because it just mixed with the purple, like fiery. For lashes, I am taking my Lilly lashes. These were the Valentine's Day lashentine lashes. And of course, my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer, which is my shits. Oh my god, I'm so excited for one of my next videos coming up this week because, bitch, I found a dupe. Okay, anyways, moving on. I gotta save that for that video. This is the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F5. And girl, I've been raving about this foundation for dumb long. I've put on so many of my friends to this foundation. It is just really that poppin'. Now, a bougie brush with a cheap foundation, girl, who raised me? Like, whose man's am I? But Il Maquillage, this foundation brush, girl, it is it. I love this foundation brush. So if you guys do have this foundation, I do recommend, of course, using it with a beauty blender. That looks beautiful as well. But you got to try this foundation with a foundation brush, bitch. It is just it. Okay? Okay, now let's take a second to appreciate the finish of this foundation. Like, if you have not tried it, bitch, stop this video right now and go get it, like, for real. Moving on to concealer. This is the Kylie Jenner Skin Concealer. I have mine in the shade Ivory, and I've been loving this concealer. This is actually a medium coverage concealer, which I actually been liking. Not gonna front, because my skincare routine, I've been doing really good with it, and I've been, you know, consistent with my damn eye cream, so I haven't been actually really needing a full coverage concealer. So I've really been enjoying this Kylie one. I've actually been liking this for a minute already. But anyway, being that this look is so intense, I did want to add some highlight underneath the eyes, so I am going in now with my L'Oreal Infallible concealer, and I'm only taking this because it is a little bit brighter than my Kylie one. And as you guys can see, boom, bitch, now that under eye is nice and highlighted, because now when we set it down with powders and stuff, it will like tone down and stuff. And bitch, I've been cream contouring, okay? I cannot get enough of this Huda Beauty. This is their tan and tone cream contour, and girl, it is just the truth. Seriously, I've been using this on this small color drop. What am I talking about? Color drop, like, bitch, bye. Color Pop, okay? This is like a mini stippling brush, okay? I love this brush for cream contour. Like, it's just the perfect size. And then I go in now with this Luxie brush, and I just go and blend that, okay? And my cheekbones are nice and snatched. And it actually like really prolongs the wear of your bronzer, because if you're anything like me, that I wear my makeup for quite, like, kind of like almost the whole day, your bronzer after a few hours could kind of like, you know, get patchy and things like that, or like fade a bit. But if you do have a cream contour underneath, like, you know that your makeup is not gonna go nowhere. So yeah, I've been using this new, no, this is not new, but y'all know I use my Anastasia setting powder, but I actually switched back to my Fenty because it kind of has like that little yellowy undertone that I like. So I'm gonna go back to Sephora and try to find the Anastasia in the banana shade and see if I like that. Hopefully it's not too yellow. But yeah, now I'm going and setting my whole entire face, of course, with my Sephora Micro Smooth setting powder. And a lot of people have been saying that my voiceovers were like way too quick, so I'm trying to like slow them down. And I love the fact that you guys were so into my talk through the last video that I did with the Wet n Wild products. So if you guys want me to film more talk throughs, I would definitely do more talk throughs. But of course, I don't do them as often because of baby Autumn. She's a very loud girl, let me tell ya. But anyways, I just set my bronzer with the Fenty bronzer. Moving on to blush. These are the new Beige Cosmetics Chocolate Truffle palettes. I do have the chocolate orange palette and the vanilla peach truffle. And I think for today's look, we're going to go with the chocolate orange palettes. And these palettes are $12, you guys. You get 4 blushes, and they're super pigmented. I think they're so cute. They have so many different colors, you guys. I just picked up these 2, but they have so many in this collection, so definitely check them out. But anyway, moving on to my lower lash line. I am going to take that orange again, and of course a little bit of the yellow. Y'all know how we do over here. You know, we got to tie in the crease, of course, with the lower lash line, make everything all nice and cohesive. And of course, blend one more time, because blending ain't gonna hurt nobody, okay? It ain't gonna hurt nobody. You always just want to make sure, you know, you good, instead of out here looking crazy in these streets. But anyway, moving on to Highbrow. This is actually for your brows, but I love it as like a waterline pencil. But yeah, Jaclyn Hill palette, definitely Leslie approved, bitch. Moving on to Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. Okay, this is her highlighters. So I did pick up one of the brushes. This is the J02 brush. And wasn't really crazy about the brush. I'll tell you guys why in a second. But anyway, this is the Flash palette. This is the lighter one. She does have 2 palettes, and I also did pick up one of the loose highlighters in the shade Bomb. So now I'm going with the shade Iced and Mesmerized, and I am now applying that with the J2 brush. The highlighters were really nice, and they blended. They're like super buttery, but it's just the brush that I didn't like. It does have like a flat kind of like spatula foundation type of brush kind of feel, but it is like a highlighter brush, so it is like more fluffy. But I still don't like the fact that it is that flat, because it can give you like that streak of highlight, and I hate that. I prefer a more fluffier highlighting brush. But anyway, I did top it off with the loose highlighter, which was the shade Bomb. So you can see that the pressed highlighter is a little bit more toned down, but that loose highlighter, them shits are blinding. So I was like, hold on, wait, let me switch the brush real quick, because bitch, this shit is lit, okay? And I was obsessed. Like, on the skin, her highlighters look so pretty. I just didn't like the brush. Okay, so you can skip out on the brush, but definitely don't skip out on the highlighters. Moving on to lips, last but not least, I am taking the shade Bite Me from Morphe and topping that off with this is my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cairo. I don't know why I said my, like if I made this shit, it's from NYX. But yeah, I wanted to do a super nude lip, and this is the completed look. Oh, wait. I forgot setting spray. Okay, hold on, girl. For setting spray, I wanted to try the new Morphe Luminous setting spray and tell you guys what I think because I have dry skin. And at first I was scared because there's some setting sprays that can quickly make you look oily if you add too much. So I was very like cautious with this, and I did spray quite a bit, okay, and it gave my skin a really nice pretty finish, which I really like. So yeah, you guys, that was it for this tutorial. Jacqueline really did her thing on all of these makeup products. Honestly, I'm here for all of them. Comment down below if you guys did get the Jaclyn Hill palettes. But yeah, you guys, thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye.